What's up guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kat and in today's video I have another plant video for you. I'm really excited, a little stressed out, kind of have some anxiety, but I got through it. So today I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite houseplants of mine that I have in my house. So like I said, a little stressed out, had a little anxiety over this, but we got through it. So let's get into it. Okay, so kicking off the top 10 is my newest, one of my newest plants. This is an Orchid Jewel, a little 3-inch pot that I got for $19.99 from Gully's Greenhouse in Fort Collins, Colorado. I absolutely love this. If you guys watched my last video, I had been wanting one of these for forever. They were out for quite a while, then they restocked and I finally got my hands on one. I did pick one that was already bloomed just because I thought it was absolutely stunning. The thing that I love about this is the leaves. I think they're pretty, how they're really dark, and then you have that really vibrant neon, almost like an orange little lining to it. And then the flowers are really pretty as well too. And then moving on to my number 9 spot, I have my Philodendron Moonlight. This plant, I have it in my bathroom. It is absolutely thriving in there. I already have yet another new leaf coming in right in the middle. This one right here, you guys could probably tell, is the newest leaf that just unfurled. It's super light green, but I love how the leaves look on this. I love how they're long. I just love the color of the green on this plant, and then the green up against this color of the pot. I think it just makes the plant stand out even more. Moving on guys, so for my number 8 spot, I have my Monstera deliciosa, and I'll pop a picture here for you. I didn't want to move her because she is a big girl and she's actually in my bathtub right now drinking some water. She is pushing out leaves left and right. I've had her for almost a year now and I am absolutely in love with her. Like I said, she puts out new leaves left and right. I feel like one month one spouts up and then the next month there's another one spouting up, and it's just like non-stop. She's also in my bathroom in a medium to low light area. However, that bathroom does get a lot of humidity because it's basically my main bath, my master bath. So my husband and I both use it, and then my son as well too when he finds his way in there. So she's constantly getting a lot of humidity. She's really thriving and she is just absolutely beautiful. She is probably one of the easiest care plants that I have in my house as well too. I can honestly just like leave her alone and water her when the top 2 inches of soil is dry, and she just is loving life. All right, we are at spot number 7, and spot number 7 goes to my Moonlight trubia. As you guys know, these are making their way around Walmarts and King Soopers and any other big box store that is carrying them. I got this one from a gal in town who got it from Walmart. I did pay a little extra money for it, but I did not mind because I knew myself I wasn't going to be able to get out and get one. So it was worth the money for me. And she is just beautiful. I love the texture of the leaves. I love the color of the leaves. She's starting to trail. She's super easy. Although this isn't a super common houseplant, it is becoming more common now that big box stores are getting them here and there. But this is probably one of the easiest plants I've been able to have in my collection. And I love the pot as well. I love that these trending tropical pots are coming with the plant. I think it's such a good buy. But yeah, that is my number 7. She is a big girl and I love her so much. I have her in a medium to bright light spot. I have her like probably say a few feet away from a western facing window, a bay window, so it's extra big, but she is doing really well. All right, for my number 6 plant, it is my Birkin Look at how big this girl is. This plant pushes out so much new growth. I can't even keep up with it. These 3 new leaves right here are all new, and then this one just unfurled the other day. And I also have 2 more coming in on this plant. This is another Trending Tropicals plant that was a part of their collection. I got this from Walmart. As you can see, it has the nice pot on it as well too. This plant is in between a south facing and western facing window. She's kind of like under the window. She gets a lot of bright and direct light, and I honestly think that's why she does so well. She is just perking up and growing out and just getting so big. Another easy care houseplant for me. And yeah, I honestly just like leave her alone, water her when she dries out, and that's all I really do. I try to fertilize all my plants in the spring and summer. I don't really do it in the winter. I kind of just let them go dormant. But yeah, she is a beauty. And I love this leaf, how white it is. I think it's stunning. All right, you guys, rounding out my top 5 is my assorted pothos plant that I got from Home Depot. I think I snagged her for like 12 bucks, so a super good deal. She was already really full, but all of this right here is all new growth. There's snow pothos in here. There's marble queen pothos. There's also some leaves in here that look like a mandula pothos. And then there is just this beautiful solid green jade looking pothos right here. They called it a marble queen on the tag on the plant, but clearly there's a little more to this pot than just marble queen. I absolutely love this plant though. I think it's stunning. This is the first time I've ever had a snow queen pothos in my house. Otherwise, I had all the other pothos that are in this plant already, but I couldn't pass this up. I thought it was really beautiful, and it was a nice, full, healthy, pest-free plant at Home Depot. And yeah, I added her to my collection, and she is just absolutely gorgeous. I have her in front, probably about 2 to 3 feet away from a oh my goodness, an east-facing bay window in my bedroom, and she's just doing really well. I'm sitting on my bed, and it's super fuzzy, and now all of the fuzz from my bed is just getting all over my leggings. Blah. Okay, so moving on to my number 4, I will pop the picture here. It is my English ivy. I got her from, I believe, Lowe's or Walmart. I can't remember, but another big box store here in Cheyenne, and I got her for I think less than 20 bucks. It was a 6-inch pot, I believe, that I got, and I have her in, as you guys can see, a new setup. She's hanging from my ceiling in my living room. She's really pretty. There is so much new growth on this plant. I have to keep her relatively moist, because I've noticed that if I do not stay on top of the watering, she easily crinkles up. So I'm constantly like probably watering her 2 to 3 times a week. And I think the reason why she drinks up so much water is because of how long she's actually getting, how much new growth she's putting out, as well as she's like 2-3 feet away from a eastern facing window, and the window is like relatively large. The good thing about this house is that there's a lot of great natural lighting in here. We have these gigantic windows, so it helps me, it helps my plants because of all the windows that we have. But I think that's honestly why she just goes through water so much. So yeah, she is coming in at the number 4 spot. I absolutely love her. I think she's beautiful. I cannot wait until she gets longer. And if anybody needs a plant in their house that just like constantly shows you love back, and ivy is definitely that plant for you. Okay guys, number 3, my top 3, we are into my top 3, is coming in at number 3 is my mini Joshua plant. This guy I just recently got from Gully's Greenhouse in Fort Collins, Colorado. I got a little 2-inch pot for $29.99. I did not hesitate to spend the coin. I absolutely love Joshua trees. Joshua trees, like, I'm obsessed with them. I think they're beautiful. I think they're just like magical. They're mesmerizing. Like, I love Joshua trees. So the fact that I was able to purchase a mini one of my own, I just had to have it. Super easy care. I have this guy in a western facing window, and I water it when it's dry, which I think he needs watered. But anyways, this guy is just so cool. I didn't even know this was a thing that you could actually buy mini Joshua trees, but like I said, when I saw it, like I knew I just had to have it. All right, and coming in at number 2 is this gigantic Marble Queen Pothos. This is a, oh my gosh, I think it's a 10 or a 12-inch pot. This plant is finally trailing. It did take a long time to fill out the pot with roots, but now it's pushing new growth left and right. The Marble Queen was in a low light area for a little while, so it's not as vibrant as it once was, but as you can see, a lot of the new growth is. This is probably one of the easiest plants that I have in my house, as well as like all the other pothos that I have in my house. Honestly, I just water this plant when I feel that the top 2 inches of soil is dry, and then I water it, bottom water this plant, and yeah, I leave it alone. Now it is in a east facing window. It's kind of like in my bay window area in my bedroom, and it gets a lot of natural lighting now, and it's doing really, really well. It's starting to brighten back up, so hopefully over time it'll get brighter. But yeah, this is my number 2. It's bigger than me. All right, guys, we are now at the number 1 spot, and I don't know if anybody expects me to have this plant at my number 1 spot, but it is. This is my Brazil Philodendron Brazil, and I love the color of her. I love that she's trailing. She is gorgeous. She is, again, an easy care plant for me. I have her in my guest bathroom who has a south facing window in it, so she does get really great medium indirect light. The window is kind of up at the top, and she's like sitting under it essentially, but she is really doing well. Nice amount of humidity in that bathroom, obviously, and she is my favorite. I love her. Every time I look at her, I just think she's absolutely beautiful. She makes my heart sing. I didn't think plants could do that, but she's just by far my favorite that I have. It was really hard to decide on a top 10. Like I think I changed my list like 3 or 4 times before I actually started filming this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite houseplant is in the comments that I have, and then tell me what your favorite houseplant is of yours. So let's start a conversation. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.